Hey, folks. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Check it out without a doubt, baby. This is part 2. Man, my man putting it down, man. You got to think this right here helped me to understand celebrities, because Omar Gooden, which is Cuban Gooden Jr.'s brother, right, is they both celebrities, right? But Omar is, for lack of a better word, is he's a celebrity, but he's not a, I don't know, Puffy. He's not an Eminem. You know what I'm saying? He's not a Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson. People known worldwide, no matter where they go, they need bodyguards and stuff like that. Every now and then he'll be noticed or whatever. But my point is, he's at a level where he will actually give you more of the real deal, because he ain't trying to, Puffy will lie to you in a minute, because that's what he do to keep his status. Like, yeah, I got 5 boats. Who gonna look that up? You know what I'm saying? Or all these houses he claimed he got, half of them he leasing or renting. You know what I'm saying? So who knows, man? But I like what he's saying, and I like what he's talking about. And this is part 2. Y'all go check out part 1 if you haven't seen it. I think it gives you an idea of how these celebrities, some great information. One of the things he said was, this is our life. This is our job, man. We don't have no holidays, vacations. When you work, you in it until this job is completed, so to speak. So that's kind of, and this is your way of life until you die. So it's a style of life that he's in. I can get up and stop doing this and go get another job if needed. They don't know nothing about no job. They don't have no job experience. Something like that. But anyway, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. Let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
I gotta get your take. You worked with Darius McCrary, Eddie Muslim.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. In the movie y'all were started, that's True to the Game. Was it?
Damn.
But I've seen some awful ones where I'm just like, what
all right.
they
It backed up.
thinking,
Here we go.
Can't think of any right off the top of the head, but you should have prepped me for that. I would have had something.
I gotta get your take. You worked with Darius McCrary, Eddie Muslim.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. In the movie y'all were started, that's True to the Game. Was it part 3 or?
Oh, I was in that.
Yeah,
that was fun. How that happened. I went to just show up and support him. What up, man? See you in a minute. He's like, yeah, that's what's up. Blah, blah, blah. He's the director of the movie. I was like, oh, what's up? You directed. He looked at me. He was like, you want to get in this? I was like, what the fuck that mean?
We got a wardrobe over here.
Exactly, bro. And he was like, we got some shit that can fit you, nigga. Go get in this dress suit. We can put you up in here. And Vivica and blah, 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 blah. Vivica's over there. And I went knocked on the door. What's up, baby? What's up, nigga? Vivica is the shit. That is the realest nigga you'll ever be in your life.
Come on now.
She real. So anyway, so I was, what's up? She like, you get in this nigga? I was like, yeah, I'm getting. And then we did the scene, and that was that. Go ahead though. But how was it? Yeah, no, it was dope though.
When you see Darius with what's their name? Sydney Starr.
You know who she is.
Yeah, when you see the Sydney Starr Darius situation go down.
What was it? You got to brief me on it. Was it?
Yeah, and it's getting more hot and steamy. It seems
it's scary.
And it's like,
bro.
do you feel like that? Do you feel like, because you're in Hollywood? Do you feel like that's real publicity, or like just from you as a Hollywood insider just watching?
Yeah, I don't know. It's scary as man. You got to look at the Adam's apple. You got to get medical history. It's tough.
He paid for She says he paid for the full procedure to kind of go.
Oh, well, God bless him. To each his own. I can't. As long as he ain't sitting there going, I didn't know, then you fine. You know what I mean? It's look, man, because I know what y'all getting at, and there's men and there's women, but There is an in-between.
Yeah.
It's weird.
see.
It's like, you see some boys, it was funny, I was arguing with my wife about this shit. Like, oh, we knew he was
And
gonna be
some
gay since he
don't.
was young. I was like, what do you mean you knew? Some niggas just act feminine. That's just, they grow out of that.
Right.
And some don't. But there's people on the front line and there's people that aren't. There's ones that you just get into the battle and there's some that are kind of a little timid, but maybe they're smarter, maybe they're this and that. The Y chromosome and all that. If I was smarter, I can articulate this a little bit better, but I've been drinking. What I'm saying is, some men are more men, they're not. Some women are more feminine, they're not. That middle, there's not a world where I, the man that I am, can do the things that other men can do and say that they're straight. Because I'm not that type of man. It's just acting. Kiss him on the lips. If I actually kiss him on the lips,
That's
it's
what I'm
not
talking
acting.
about. Tilly.
I didn't act like I did it. Nigga, I did it.
What the is acting about actually kissing a man? If I'm in and it's happened a lot, I'll be in a hotel by myself. I'm watching the show. What's about I will do this by myself. I don't just watch and be like, it's cool, nobody see me. My stomach literally, and I'm gonna say this just to be funny, but it's like, I'll be like, the men that can do it are just different types of men. They just are. They be like, well, can a guy kiss a guy and be straight and go home and have kids and all that? I'm like, not this type of a guy. I can only talk about me.
Yes.
You know?
Did you lose any disrespect for did you lose any respect for Denzel when he said that there's a kissing scene that was taken out of Gladiator?
I'm still blaming that on AI.
Yeah, there you go. I'm with you on that. I ain't even think about that. That's not Denzel saying that. Somebody put together an AI thing and they made his lips move and said that I kissed a guy on the lips in this scene. And I think that the producers took that out because they wasn't ready for that. Yeah, that's AI that did that. I forgot all about AI. Denzel is still good in my book because I'm going to blame it on AI. Yeah. And also, well, next break.
Till I meet him. And he was like, yeah. The only thing I think about, I'm a movie buff, so Godfather. Godfather 3? 2? 2. Fredo. Yeah. When he grabs Fredo, kisses him in the mouth, says, I knew it was you, Fredo. Not one human was like, oh, he gay. What he explained was he kisses this man in the mouth and then kills him. You go, oh, that's deep.
That's deep. So wait, so like Jake Gyllenhaal, Brokeback Mountain. Do you look?
Never saw it. You know what? I got an argument with. This is funny. I had to look at the women. Y'all got women here.
Yeah, you got to affirm yourself.
I got to shout out one of my favorite co-stars of all times, Golden Brooks. We did this series called Saturdays. Only won one season, but it should have won way more. We had great chemistry. I feel like I've known her forever because she's just such a cool person. And we were talking, and we were talking this type of shit. So I know we went out to eat somewhere, and a person came over with very long nails, and she knew the type of person I am. And she was like, oh, girl, your nails. And he's, da. Then she goes, yeah, Omar likes them too. And I looked at her like, girl, don't you start no shit. And they even looked at me and just was like, okay. And then, walked off. And she's like, what's your problem? I said, no problem. It's just, you knew by doing that what you was doing, so knock it off. I'm fine. I'm cordial. I have many, I won't say many, but I've worked in this industry around plenty of gay men, and none of them have crossed the line because they know, I think. I shouldn't say it like that. Maybe they weren't attracted to me. I don't know how that works. But the point, however that goes, it's a mutual respect. But even like this guy who's like all feminine, he's all me, he was just like, okay, what do you want to eat? Okay, bye, and then walked off, right? But she was trying to explain Brokeback Mountain to me. She's the same thing. She's like, you didn't see that movie? And I was like, no. She's like, nigga, why? And I'm like, because I can't watch something like, I said, so I started asking her about it. I'm like, did they kiss? She goes, oh yeah. And I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, what's oh yeah? And I was like, well, she's like, and obviously they aren't gay. And I was like, I don't know what obviously means, but whatever. And then she was like, no, and they get to like doing this and that. I'm just like, come on now, come on. She's like, but that's not the point.
Really?
It was all about the feeling of men, and they were just like in a relationship. I'm looking at it going, whatever point they were trying to make, no. Use it with horses and voiceovers or animation or something. Why you gotta have two actual men?
I know. I know one thing.
Use it with some puppets.
I keep saying over and over again, and people trying to tell me this also. Will Smith played grade separation or 50 grades of I don't know the name of the daggone movie. Who gives a shoot? Where he had, it was a scene where he was in the bedroom with another guy, and they was doing it, y'all. They was doing the grown up. Yeah. And somebody walked through the door and caught him. This a movie, and it's a movie scene. Nah, dog. I'm getting $50 million a movie. I would have did Men in Black / iRobot / Men in Black Part 2. That's enough for right now. So that's like $150 million. I'm good. I don't need no movie scene, period. I don't care. It's just acting my tail. Let's act like I don't want to do it. How about that? That's some good ass acting, because I'm not going to do it. No. I don't even want to shake a man's hand. Let's get back. So I feel you, baby. I feel you.
Animation or something. Why you gotta have two actual men?
I'm with you.
You know what I mean? Use it with some puppets. Like, why? Yeah. Then we can be like, oh, this is entertaining. Oh, it's just puppets. But I want to see that. I don't know. So anyway, but what I'm trying to say is that for me, I don't, when, this is interesting.
My father's brother.
My mom, my father's brother was gay.
Hey guys, thank you for watching our videos. If you want to check out our live channel, the Music Recording Network Live, where we dive deeper into videos that we put up and talk about different things that's going on in the world. You can participate in our chat, or you can come on live. You don't even have to show your face. Go to our live channel, subscribe, voice your opinion, because we would like to hear from you and help us come up with solutions. Now, let's continue on with this video.
My father was the most man you've ever met. You're like the most manly alpha male. Just what? And him and my uncle fell out.
God,
probably because of that. Neither one went to each other's funeral. He didn't go to his, and then he died later. But I didn't speak to him because he didn't speak. My uncle stopped speaking to me because my dad stopped speaking to him. Just some, careful, certain type of acting type of way. You know what I'm saying? So my mom was super hard on her sons. Like, I don't want them to be gay. They might follow after this. That's just how her thinking was. And I was always just like, you slept in your own room and 2 weeks old. I'm like, that is neglect.
I was scared in that mother by myself.
That story proud. He had his own room in 2. What the fuck? In weeks? I was a bitch. But of that fear of thinking that it's something you can do that'll turn you a certain way. And I'm like, it's either in you or it's not. That's just how I feel. Because there's not enough conversation that make me go, you're right. Let me kiss this. There's not enough things I can see to go, that makes sense. Now my stomach won't turn when I do this. And it's just me. Like,
too.
I don't know what that translates from. If there's a therapist that can get it out of me, I don't want it.
So what about, the men who want the opportunity or they want the bag, and that bag or that opportunity comes with that. And they just was like, well, I'm just trying to get this opportunity or this bag.
This is why I keep trying to say
get the bag.
I mean, maybe you more man than me if you could kiss a man and then be fine with that.
Right.
And then still go back.
Maybe you got that right.
I'm at, nope, I can't do it. I just can't, and it's weird.
You
I don't like
call
long
it
hugs,
phobia?
nigga, get off me. But my message is there's not a situation where you have to do anything, bro. Stay black, die, that's it. There's no, I was gonna miss what?
Yeah.
What was you gonna miss? There's something else later for you. Maybe it wasn't meant. God has a plan for all of us. We just either follow it or we don't. We deviated or we deviate from the plan or we don't. We get there later, but it's not gonna be like, well, shit, my plan was to be a child star. No, this plan ain't gonna for you to win at 2 years old, nigga. Then you Gerber baby, that was it, nigga. That's all you get.
So someone like Omar off the wire, who is a stone cold killer, but he plays a gay role.
Yeah.
Let's say for you, there's not a gay scene in it, but you're a gay killer. Would you be like, okay,
that's a pretty good question.
Yeah, there's
so I gotta touch no.
Yeah, you ain't gotta touch it, but you gotta close the door with a nigga in the bed. You close the door like, yeah, you insinuate.
I'm in the bed with him.
He in the bed. You close the door like, nigga.
He's in the background.
Maybe I didn't watch The Wire. He never kissed nobody.
No,
He drunk, yeah. He drunk.
I'm painting a different Omar.
Next question.
I'm painting a different hypothetical.
I've turned down some scripts where I read and I went, wow, this is a movie. This would be this. He laying in bed with the nigga. Nah, nigga.
So even
you're just laying in a bed. Now this is deep. So when I did Smart Guy, they came to me again. I'm like 20, as it was 20 to 24, 20 to 23. Anyway, I'm 20-year-old. And they were like, Omar, we got to talk to you about this script that's coming up. I was like, all right. And they're like, oh, so listen. It's you and the smart guy. Listen. I'm like, all right, me and the smart guy, what? They're like, hear me out. So you're gonna be in class, and there's gonna be a class project that 2 people have to take home an egg.
Okay.
And the 2 of you guys are partners. So you take home the egg and you raise it like it's a child. But the humor is, he acts like he's the dad and you act like you're the mom. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, but we're gonna come with these scenarios. But when you watch it, it's hysterical. Because I don't ever have to be feminine. Obviously, I don't have to put on lipstick, I don't put on dress, none of that. I just have to react like the mom in the scenario would react, as opposed to how the dad would react.
Okay.
And I said, let me see the script. Right. And I read the script, and the script was funny. But it wasn't nothing where I had to do, but they were so nervous. They were just like, Omar, it's not gonna go for this shit.
Right. 20-year-old black man.
Right. but if you see it, go find the episode and you'll see it. You'll see it. It's very tasteful. It wasn't nothing. I don't, you had the lipstick, the dress, that's just, it's emasculating. Why? And it's confusing to
and
our
we
children.
stupid. We stupid enough to do it. I wish to God I would see somebody in 2025. I wish to God I would see somebody. Y'all keep it looking. Keep a looking, y'all. What black superstar or star is going to put on a dress, knowing good and well they ain't gay? After this P. Diddy stuff, I would love to see somebody put on a dress now. I think the last dress-a-thon was Kevin Hart. And that was the stupidest. That wasn't even funny, Kevin. You know it wasn't funny. On Saturday Night Live. It was not even funny. So from now on, my eyes is wide open, looking for somebody to put on a dress for no reason. Confusing to our children. I like that.
The dress, it's emasculating. Why? And it's confusing to our children. It's just so many things. And again, I got so many reasons why it's not for me. Most of all is I wouldn't do it justice. I would offend them more than anything. They'd be like,
I didn't do it. You were horrible.
You put me in this, man. Yeah, bitch. They'd be like, that's not how we know.
So let me ask you. You were next door to Family Matters, Urkel.
Why they can't talk clear?
Was he what?
Was he on them hoes?
Was he on them hoes? Yeah, man. Jaleel had the toughest time trying to break free from Urkel. Right. So he did everything he could. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that was the thing. He kept trying to prove it at some point. It was just like, and cut. All right, y'all, this is my real voice. And then it was like, do the Urkel thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was tough for him. But he got paid a lot of money, so not a lot of sympathy.
Orlando Brown said that he was really mean and abusive on set. Is that a fact?
He said he was mean and no, and again, I was across the street.
Okay.
So I can only tell you words. I was never on. When I was on set, it was, briefly. You know what I mean? So maybe I got the experience that they got. If he was mean and abusive, it was probably him trying to shake that stereotype. You know what I mean? Trying to just be like, I'm not Urkel, you better knock it off, which I see got frustrated. No, especially when you go out the streets, people don't see that. Try to call me radio. Hey, radio. Oh, that's when I'm about to make TMZ for real. Don't call me that. AM radio. AM radio's fine. But I can turn it off because I know it wasn't him. But they call that to my brother. I saw the little clip. My brother was at a boxing match.
He can rumble. Yeah, I knew that.
Which camera can I look into? Don't try that, nigga, please. That can really fight. Anyway, so it's different when you take roles, and that really too. That's another. Like I said, I got a list of reasons why I do what I do in the lane that I do it of. Because I go out. I'm in the streets. If I do some shit that's not me, and then I go out and you call, hey, and even Smart Guy was tough for a while. You that dumb boy from that movie. Hey, watch your mouth.
You're not
dumb and boy. Yeah, watch your mouth. Oh, shit. This is baby boy. Yeah, do that.
Why you think more dudes don't lean into the shit? Like, he could be Urkel right now. Like, if he'd have leaned into that instead of trying to beat it. Like, Robert Downey Jr. was Iron Man into... Yeah,
I think he just, no, you're right. He just, yeah.
Because he could still be, like, he could still be her.
He could do Urkel. Did he really?
Yeah.
I thought he was just like, I don't want to do that shit ever again. But even with, like, some people need glasses. If you wear glasses, you should keep the motherfuckers on. He take them off and their eyes still look all weird and shit. Like, put the glasses back on. Like,
bro, he could be selling glasses right now.
Huh?
He could be selling glasses.
He could.
Bro,
yeah, that's facts,
like, you ain't gonna escape
facts.
Wait, nigga, sell suspenders and short pants. No.
Now, you have a history of, dating co-stars.
A history? Jesus, once.
Yeah.
See how we do?
One time makes a history. Raven Simone comes on set. You never, no sparks fly there?
Weird. Raven Simone was I remember the Cosby Show, so she was just too young. It was weird.
That's what make it weird. Because
and then when she grew up, her titties was huge.
He drunk now,
You
baby.
went from baby to grandma. It's weird to me.
It's funny that you say that because
she just like a grandma.
She just did it.
I'm not trying to be mean. See, that's all they gonna get from this whole interview. Oh my God, her grandma. Ain't that a bitch? No, listen, Raven, you always sweet to me.
That's what she just recently did a podcast. She was like, everybody loved me, I think, because of my titties. They was just
Hilarious.
so big.
Probably. But I remember her as the Cosby Show, and then I saw her in the other shit. I was like, wow,
God.
her titties got big.
So let me ask you,
She didn't dress like Austin. She dressed an oversized shirt, big,
Yeah, that's facts.
Grandma.
Sherane from I call Sherane. AJ Johnson.
Which one?
The mother on Baby Boy.
The mother, yeah,
AJ
no,
Johnson,
R.I.P.
who was on also House Party.
Why they can't hear each other? God damn.
She's strong
she
and shit
passed.
still. Huh?
You said R.I.P.?
No. So AJ Johnson is also the name of the brother that
Oh yeah, the
passed
comedian. Yeah, Ezel.
Ezel.
AJ Johnson, the actor, mother.
Mm-hmm.
She came out on a podcast saying that she told a story about having this wild threesome.
Really?
That was the first of her. She waited till she was like 45, 50 to have this threesome.
She
That
still
was
look good,
crazy.
I can imagine.
That's my question. On set, this is still Sherane from House Party.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an attraction there with the mother for you coming
For
in?
me? I had tunnel vision on Baby Boy because I was with Angel.
Oh yeah,
And she was the baddest one. It was what it was. I gotta be careful how I speak to her now after the first interview. But she no. All the women look good. Taraji Henson, she was fine too. I did a show, there's a series called Division where I played Taraji's boyfriend in that. We had and everything. It's crazy. Look it up.
Look it up. Let me ask you, because
As it goes on.
you mentioned, you and Tyrese falling out.
Yeah.
For those, again, you spoke on it a few times, but once again, let's bring it right back.
No.
What exactly was the falling out about?
I
And
think
how
that the
did y'all-
falling out.
Who patched it up? Like you or him? Who brought it back?
Time brought it back. Me being my own man and having my own career path, I always did television. So check it. I did these TV shows, then I did Baby Boy. But I did the movie. Now you understand, it's like doing this interview now. It's not gonna air tomorrow. It's gonna air whenever y'all finish, getting it together and then y'all put it out. We did Baby Boy in '99 in July. It didn't come out till December of the next year. in that time, as an actor, you don't just sit around. So I keep it pushing. So I booked another series. And that changed the trajectory of my career because I was signed on to series, but I got called in to read for Eminem's movie. I got called in to read for Denzel's movie. I got called in to read all these movies, but I couldn't even go read or meet with these people, even though they knew that I had this movie coming out that was phenomenal because I was locked into this thing. And then the time kind of passed. Then I got another series and I kept doing that TV guy and so forth and so on. So with what's your original question?
What was the beef originally?
Oh, the beef. The beef itself, like I like to say, oh man, it's hated on me and I could have been in all these movies and all this other shit. Possibly, but what I think happened was supposed to happen. This is tough, man. It's tough because I look at what he's going through now. and I want to go, but I'm not. Y'all saw the little smirk. No. Because it's, what do you want? Well, you can have integrity, you can have a loving family, you can have this, you can have all the money in the world. They say it's harder for a rich man to get in heaven than, you know what I mean? So, God figures shit out and it all comes around full circle. So I don't.
Yeah, he drunk.
I don't want to go into it too much, but I will. So this wanted me to go to. No. The thing is, this is the beef of two young. He's coming from being a singer, and he's got his own career as a singer. I'm coming from being a TV guy. I have my own career as a TV guy. But we both want to make it as movie stars. Everybody wants to be. Rappers have all the money in the world, but they want to be in a movie. You know what I mean? So at this time, John was like, okay, Tupac's dad, he chooses Tyrese. I don't know how that process came about, but that's what happened. That was his guy already. He didn't have, I don't know what he did to get the part. But then he calls me and says, I need a strong actor around this dude because this is his first movie. And I saw something that you did and I need you to be in this movie. Did he give me the part? No. He gave me the script and said, I'll see you in 3 months. I'm coming off of smart guy. I'm 260 pounds at 23 years old. This nigga called me. I lost that weight in a month. Shaved my head, did some push-ups, saw that nigga in 3 months, pulled up on him, and did the audition. And I was, what's up? Come on. He's like, oh, you look good, man. You look good. Look at you. I had a tank top on and hair shell. I was like, what's happening? Let's read it. And I read the role. I remember throwing chairs and going crazy and just being wild. And just like, interesting. Left. Didn't hear nothing for a week. Then 2 weeks. Then 3 weeks. By then, I'm done. I guess I didn't get it. A month later, I get a phone call saying, guess what? You got the role. I was like, what role? Be specific. They said that John Singleton movie. I said, oh. And then it still became a process. And then we go into the other stories that I've talked to a million times on other things.
Did your brother call you and do you talk about, hey, I'm going to be in a John Singleton movie too?
Not at all. No.
Wait, what?
If there was a conversation, sure, but it wasn't nothing that moved the needle. It wasn't just like, okay, look, this is how John is. Okay, don't look him in the eye. Make sure you... No. It wasn't that deep. But again, I was locked in. I had so much to prove. I had got this role that it took me from him calling me. And again, John Singleton was a visionary. He called my mother because she manages me and said, I made one of your sons a movie star. I want to make the other one a movie star too. Give me his number. Calls me, tells me he saw me in a film that I was in for 3 seconds called Freedom Song. It was a TV movie for TNT called Freedom Song. Me and Jason Weaver was in it. It was crazy. It was about the first sit-ins in Mississippi.
Yeah.
And we go to, we sit at the lunch counter in Mississippi, and this is,
I remember that.
Suit and tie, and we get arrested. And that's our goal, to get arrested. So once we get arrested, we mission accomplished. We hope they don't kill us on the way to the thing. So it's a lot of intensity in our face. But it was a quick scene, and I was like, that's the movie you saw? And, but he's like, but here's the script. Hit the gym. I'll see you in 3 months. So then, we get this boom, 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 boom. And then we go through all the stories where I talk about where I auditioned for the film, and I go in, not audition film, we do a rehearsal.
Yeah.
And during the rehearsal, he calls me out at the end of one of the rehearsals and was like, yeah, y'all doing pretty good. He says, some of us need to step it up, nigga. And then he leaves, and I'm like, what the fuck? Then we go back to the next one, and I'm fired up. I'm trying to, fight niggas, and me and Ving Rhames get to fighting. He has me pinned down and shit, and I grab his forehead. Cut, nigga. Like, stop. Like, this is just a rehearsal, And, but that changed it, you know what I mean? Then I still had to get, it was a long process of me really locking in to Sweet Pea. It wasn't just let me be Sweet Pea. No. I grew up in LA. I was affiliated. I got court cases that are sealed and thrown out now for guns and all type of shit that I've been through. But I couldn't retaliate. I couldn't be that character in real life because I had shit to protect. So it was frustrating to be around that, but not be able to do that. So to get the script that said I'm the guy they call was like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? But I was talking, licking my lips and doing this and blah, blah, blah. And he was looking at me going, that's not it. That's two things I remember so crazy. Nigga, OG, Big Cat from 6-0 Crip. He said, first of all, you lick your lips too much. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you, but gangsters don't lick their lips. And I was like, nigga, I'm dry. And he said, another thing, you're too loud. You look the part, cuz, but why are you so loud? Internalize this shit. He didn't say the word internalize. John steps in and said, what you have to do is you have to internalize that shit. And it turned from me saying, well, if I got something to say, just close your mouth. How do I talk with my mouth closed? Talk to your teeth. And now I'm over here talking about my woman, my mom for some money. Because I've internalized it so much that I can't even, God damn it. He's like, there it is. That's Sweet Pea. Action. And I was like, ooh. You know? And that was my journey to get there. In between this, Tyrese was like, hey, let's go to my house and let's hang out and bring a sleeping bag. I'm like, the f*** are you talking about? We're not those type of best friends. I'm the nigga that just got out of prison with on his mind that's frustrated. And I want to be buddy with you. I want to say, guess what? Because you my man. That's Sweet Pea, not the nigga at your house. See you on set tomorrow. And it was just us staring at each other and no one else. No one can witness this because like men, I give him his props. He said, I want you to come to my house. And I said, no, come to mine. And he showed up at my house and it looked just like this. And he walked in and was like, is there someone we can go by ourselves? But I saw the way he said it. I said, yeah, there's someone. Let's go, follow me. And he got in the car and we drove to what we call Rattlesnake Park in Northridge. And I drove, we stopped, and I got on, we got to walk up a little trail. It sounds like I'm talking this shit, but it's real shit. We get up there and it's a football field we used to play, but there's rattlesnakes in this hole. So anyway, so we get up there and I said, what's up? And he gets everything off his chest. So look, I'm trying to get this part. I'm trying to boom, 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 boom. I want this shit to be real. And I'm saying, yeah, all right. But this is what the boom, 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 yeah, so what? All right. And he walks off and I walk off. And then we make that movie. We don't go buddy. All right, we good, right? That shit's cool. No. We just make the movie. I don't even know if there's beef, honestly. He's acting so good. We good. Everything was, I'm like, this nigga's over it. We good, nigga. And then my girlfriend was Angel Conwell.
Yeah.
She's a video vixen. She's been all of the batter up, all that shit. She's been in all type of videos. If there's a video going on, they put her in it.
Thanks.
Movie's over, been over, reshoots is over, everything is over. I get a call from my girlfriend. Hey, where you at? At the crib, what's up? Oh, so you ain't at the video shoot? What video shoot? The Baby Boy movie video shoot? I said, what you talking about? They're doing a video. Nigga, I'm the video girl. All my girls is like, we at the video, bitch, where you at? I said, get the out of here. They're shooting a video. Shooting a video. I said, well, what's it called? It's called Baby Boy. You just a baby boy.
Damn.
Look at the video. Everybody in the movie is in it except Anne Angel. She ain't in it either. So she called me. I said, damn, so where they at in there? Now, I lived in the Valley. Y'all don't know what the Valley is. There's the LA, and then there's LA County, and then there's the Valley. We still did our shit out there, but we wasn't in LA. Right? So I lived in Northridge. So I said, where they doing video? Gotta be South Central. Watts. Anybody want to take a guess where they was doing that video?
The Valley?
Northridge.
Oh, right there. Oh.
Not just in the Valley. They was at Northridge Park doing the video for Baby Boy. Well, I'm in the bed chilling like just doing this. Nigga.
Outside, basically.
And I pulled up and I said, let's go. Where we going, nigga? Get in the car. And we rolled up. 4-5, nigga, we pulled up just like a movie in a movie. I pulled up, I had the Bronco, the OJ Bronco, Eddie Bauer edition with the 20s in the bag. And boom, 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 boom. I pull up in the middle, hop out, shit, whole shit stop. They ain't like the court saying it. Oh, I mean, like outside there, everybody's outside. It's a park, nigga. They, oh, and I'm walking out looking at everybody. They look just like that. Everybody, y'all looking at me like that. And I walk straight to the middle of that shit, and John Singleton walks over first. Hey, what's up, bro? And yeah, what's up, nigga? Tyrese, what's up, bro? I said, yeah, where's Snoop? Oh, he in his trailer. I go to Snoop. What's up, man? What up, cuz? Want to smoke? We smoke. Whoa. I get over it. I kind of get it out with him. He's like, yeah, nigga, you don't sweat that shit. I said, whatever, nigga. All right, man, I'm out. And I started walking out. And then 10 when he pulled up, hey, get in the video. Throw this on. No, out here, nigga. I'm not getting the video. That's not the point. I done came. I see. What's worse is if I go get in the video.
I ain't even think about that. Damn.
It'd have been TMZ before they had TMZ, nigga. Shit. It'd have been World Star before World Star, nigga.
Damn,
so I'm like,
son, that's that shady.
And then proof is in the pudding.
I'm trying to tell you, man, why we do each other like that, man?
And that's when
it's a reason why they did that. And then he was right. Oh, now, he caught word that they shooting the video. Then all of a sudden, I'm going to show up. Like, nigga, you ain't going to do this video without me, nigga. And then they cut all his parts out anyway. That's cold. That's colder. That's right. God dang, man. Can you imagine that?
I went, like that? All right. Now, again, let God handle it. What I'm going to do? Fight that because I wasn't in the video? Look at it. No. I mean, it was a slight, but me telling it now is probably the first time many people will know about it. You know what I mean? Then it was just like, boom, y'all, if every time I talk to somebody, be like, hey, man, we want to get you on this thing, blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. How much it cost? This. All right, let me put you on the flyer. Boom. We can do a video. Pooh. They said, we got Omar Gooden coming. And then they put a song in. And guess what song they use?
We just a baby boy.
And I'm looking at the song going, they're like, post it on your feed. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, shit.
Send me the raw footage. I'll put my own song.
For real. That's great. Now you said time has healed it, so that's a chance meeting.
I mean, I've seen them.
Like same premiere that y'all just kind of.
No, I mean, yeah. We did. What's the award show that Steve Harvey would host? The Hoodie Awards. I came out for the Hoodie Awards. We had a good time. Like, what's up, nigga? Yeah, that's good. I mean, we grown.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like I said, he called me to his house and we sat down. I think that was the first time it was just me and him, and we sat down and talked about the sequel and shit. So, after all of that, I'm looking at the sequel like, let me see how much I'm in this shit. You wrote this? But I was all through this shit. I'm like, okay, all right. He had to carry this shit. I won't give too much away.
You mentioned Ving Rhames. You don't think he's still got? He should come back for a Baby Boy 2 if it was done.
I don't know. The video I saw hurt my heart, man. The last time I saw Ving Rhames was when we did Percentage, and he was on his P's and Q's. He taught me how to do business in the sense of how you let treat you. He stood on business. They did something with the money. That nigga went in the trailer and was like, nope.
It's called
And we waited. And he came walking out. He's like, they got it straight now. I said, okay. But yeah, I saw a video. I prayed for him, man. I saw him in Vegas.
He's on a new Mission Impossible movie, though.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is it released yet?
It's coming. We saw a little piece of him in the trailer.
Good for him. I make jokes, because I do stand-up now, too. I'm touring around the country, and we out here comedy tour with Charles Allen and Charlie Mack. And it's fun, man. And that just kind of happened too. That was always a fantasy of mine to do stand-up. I was like, I ain't no stand-up. I respect the hell out of these and how they do it. But my sister, April, she took a class and she learned how to build a set, which means you start with about 5 jokes, you see what works, keep one and then move on. And you just add to it and you try it out and then you have a set of strong jokes that work. So then when you go on stage, you kind of vamp whatever it is, but you have an arsenal of strong ass jokes and then you take off. So shit,
I like that.
Crazy now. So I've been, going around, moving around. So I respect the hell out of the stand-up comedy game. So I do some, I talk about Tyrese a little bit, but I talk about Ving a little bit. But most of it's just humor because people know what it is. Most of it.
How do you choose who's going to open for you?
In stand-up?
Yeah.
Well, right now, like I said, I got 2 strong comedians that co-headline with me that are proven and battle-tested. So the 3-headed monster that we know we have a solid show that's an hour and a half. So every city we go in, we'll just reach out to, local comics and we'll give them a shot. And if they're trash, we just destroy them when we get on stage. But we usually find somebody that's pretty decent.
Now, one of your first acting gigs, and I got to speak on this because it was one of my favorite little shows, was McGruff the Crime Dog.
Hey, that was my first time ever.
Yeah, first time ever on just, and that's pretty big because they used to play.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's great.
Now, you mentioned it, they used to play that in schools.
Yeah, Say No to Drugs and all that.
Yeah, Say No to Drugs there, all that stuff.
Yeah.
did that was for that to be your first situation? Do you feel like that's something that's missing now that we should be using in schools? That McGruff the crime dog, they should bring that.
That would be dope, man.
Yeah,
I like where this interview is trending towards, man. No, that would be dope, man. I mean, you know, right now these kids are just coming back with new slangs and new type of shit that I'm just like, where did you learn that from? Because we didn't teach that in this house, nigga. And they either hear it from their friends or something. But if they have something that they show collectively for these kids to kind of vibe off of, I think that would be dope. And you know, it's dope to be. I can be narcissistic. It's an interview for me. To go through. I can go in front of any crowd. I can go in front of any audience, and it resonates of who I am, which is dope. You know, I started a movement. Well, I didn't start the movement, but I joined the movement. My brother has his name is, not my brother. 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 Scott has a clothing line called His Love is Amazing. And it's about God's love, how he loves everybody, no matter what you do, what you drinking, what you did last night, whatever the case is. He loves you unconditionally like a parent does. It started because he took 17 kids to an NBA game. Where did he meet these kids? They was in court. They were in court about to get sentenced for breaking in to cars in front of the Pelicans game. So he said, I'm gonna take them inside the game and let them see what their life could be. And then it's translated from there into this clothing line. So if you're seeing this and watch this, go to hisloveamazing.com.
That's interesting.
The proceeds go towards taking a child to see a game. And, you know, and stuff like that touches me because it's like, it's cool because when I went out there to New Orleans, I went to a homeless shelter. I walked into this homeless shelter and it was, you know, it was grown up. These adults, homeless, you know. And they were like, yo, we got a celebrity want to come talk to y'all and just give you some words of encouragement and talk about this. His love is amazing. And I got up there. As soon as I got on stage, they went, radio. I said, wrong brother. I got their radio. But I respect, I listed my credits and they were like, oh yeah, that I hang with Cooper. Well, you know. So it was dope, man. I realized that it's a calling that I have, you know, to speak to people and to touch people of all walks of life. It ain't just us. It ain't just us. And it's, there's no judgment. You know, what's the new one they got? Listen, but don't judge. What's the thing?
We listen, but we don't judge.
Yeah.
I want to try
That's
that
us
so
over
much,
here.
right?
That's us. We listen, but we don't
But we don't
judge.
judge. You know, don't judge. But I think more people need to do that. And kids, man, it's there. They have access to so much stuff now, man. You know, we can't shield them like, oh, back all day you know, because I said so.
What's in that phone?
And yeah. Now, I look at my son. Once he starts swiping away, I ain't looking at nothing. Knock it off. So they're exposed to a lot. So we got to talk more, man. You got to just dialogue. I was always like that too, man. I had a hard time respecting authority. You know what I mean? Especially if I out-thunk you. I know the answer, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
I out-thunk you.
So if you don't know the answer, then you ain't
Thought
lying.
you. Out-thought you.
You know what I mean? It was
you.
tough, man. But anyway,
When raising your kids, do you feel like you should shield them from the struggle or let them feel a little bit of
that's
that?
the hardest, man. That's the hardest. Cause I'm one of them the dad, like, you know, you see him climbing on. It's funny because they mama just let him judge. Let him fall. He got to learn. I'll be like, no, nigga, you don't want to let him fall. Bam. Oh, now his face busted open. So it's like, you know, now I'm just going, yeah, you want to do that, let him fall. It'll heal. He'll be all right. You know, so that translates to this. And it's like Christmas. Man, like I watched my brother and his kids. It was like when they were young, it was just like, here's this. You know, and they got a little older and it was like, here's this. And they're like, oh, thanks. What? Is that it? You're like, that's it, little.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when I see my kids turning that corner and they be like, oh, that's all we got? All we got. Hold on, stop it. You know what all the fuck I got? I remember opening the closet, seeing shit that I thought I was going to get. Santa my ass. Mom bought all type of shit for my cousins.
Me too.
I was opening shit going, what
Same
about the
here.
racetrack? Huh? Now, I saw some in the closet. That's what I found out about Santa. And
I remember like,
Santa
it's supposed to be more toys than this. I remember. You come find out those was not toys for me and my brother. A little bit of cousin stuff. Mm-hmm.
Racetrack, huh? Nothing. I saw some in the closet. That's what I found out about Santa and they.
Damn, wait a minute. He in the
mad as hell. Santa didn't give me the race car. It's your cousin's race car. Damn. Okay.
Damn it. Your brother,
lock the door.
For a lot of the 90s, he played the token black guy in a lot of movies.
Did he?
I want to say, yeah, I'm watching.
My brother played the token black guy in a lot of 90s movies. Who named one?
A Few Good Men.
Few Good Men?
Yeah.
The fuck? There was a lot of black guys in A Few Good Men.
It was like the one. He was the one.
He testified in that. He had a great story about that.
Isn't he the token black guy in Pearl Harbor?
Token is a hard word to use, man.
Like the one black guy. The one black guy that's gonna. There's
Pearl fucking Harbor. He was the nigga that he was the first black man. See, it's difference between Token and being the pioneer, the first one to do it, the revelation. And you know what I mean? You want to talk about Carl Brashears in Navy Diver.
Yeah, the Navy.
You know what I mean?
What's the name of that
you want to call that Men of Honor.
Yeah, Men of Honor.
Yeah, but that's not the Token. He was the first black Navy diver. And he wound up saving lives, and he was black. There's a lot of things that black men don't get credit for. And that's the difference. Why you think I made a diss record for Nas?
Why did you make a diss record?
Oh, we didn't go through this? Oh, shit, it changed. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
For Cam,
Wait a minute. I got to pour if I talk about this.
I would love to see some responses.
I got to pour. No. Listen. This is funny too.
Let's go.
So I've known. I got a good friend of mine is Bernard Edwards Jr. He goes by Focus. He works under Dr. Dre at Aftermath. Right. This last album with Snoop Dogg. Look on the credits. You see Bernard Edwards Jr. See Focus. That's my 100 grand. We going through the struggle. Right now, because we men are men, and we beef how we beef. But I would see him at the studio, at Encore, and Dre's other studio before Encore. Anyway, I get the names is bad. And I would make music. You know, what we would do is, and that's when I met Chino XL, R.I.P. Chino XL. And we did a song called Life, which was dope. And they were like open verse. So what he would do is he would create beats, and as he creates these beats, he brings his friends or MCs that he knows that are solid, and he lets us spaz out to the beats before he turns them into Dre. So sometimes he would play these songs for Dre, you know what I mean? And the Dre, it's another long story. But anyway, so he plays these songs for Dre, and then, you know, whatever the case is. But most of the time, you know, just showcase his buddies that was playing on the music, blah, blah, blah. He'll just show the beats, and they either get sold or they don't get sold. And Nas did a record where he lists y'all little favorite word y'all using, this sellout. And he's like, sellouts in the game, like Cuba Gooding Jr. Pissed me the f*** off.
Oh, shit.
Pissed me the f*** off. I'm like, why you talking about Bruno? I'm like, nah, and I just went off, right? And I remember, no, I did, but I remember everybody in the room having the same opinion. They were like, yo, you was gassing on that shit. And it wasn't crazy. At the time, it was decent. I didn't say nothing crazy about that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have the Kendrick Lamar insight on the I just was like, his name is Nas. Ugh. Like, I don't know. What the f is, you know what I mean? So it wasn't that deep, but he was like, Nas ain't gonna respond to that. He might not even heard it. He probably did. But the point is,
he heard it.
But it wouldn't have mattered to him to respond or not respond to it. It wouldn't have did nothing. He
didn't want to get ether.
Yeah, but either way, you know. Plus, I wasn't the MC then that I am now. Just in the sense of knowledge and knowing who I am in hip hop, which since I don't have a hit record, most people don't. But now, musically, I'm confident in what I can do. My father was an entertainer and a singer and a writer. I always understood cadence. I can speak insightfully. I can take my time, or I can flip it. I grew up off like, you know, the Fushnikins and Busta Rhymes. I did a song called Homage. Homage, every time I post a video about it, it goes crazy online because people are like, oh, I know bro raps. For some reason, the algorithm on YouTube decided to share this shit with everybody. And the shit went from 2,000 views to 100,000 views because people were like, damn, what the f***, YouTube? Why y'all just not telling me this Omar gonna do da-da-da-da? Because I'm not putting in the time and effort that I guess they should be for my music. You know, somebody said, you holding the West Coast back, nigga. Because these niggas out here can got bars. We ain't just spitting about just to be rapping because we can just be doing it. But I've always listened to lyrics, you know, and Pocket Big, and I listened to shit that made sense. Like, why are you making a song just to make a song? Make a song that's saying something, that's doing something. Or make a song about nothing for that specific purpose. Like, I just want to spaz out to some shit and just say, F these niggas. I want a song called F these niggas, and that's the purpose. But don't say F these niggas on every song on the whole album, you know what I'm saying? Make it just be specific. So, but with the Nas shit, and even I know we getting there, the Cameron shit, I think that he's an ignorant dude in the sense of ignorance, the word ignorance, to not know. I don't think he does it purposely all the time.
Yeah,
sometimes you know you finna say some. Now you know when you finna say some. When you start with no disrespect to the niggas about to say,
No
I'm about to be disrespectful as hell. And then all these people came to his defense. Oh, nigga, he didn't mean that shit. That's just how New York niggas, and plus he ignorant. No, nigga, fuck
when he
that.
say no disrespect, it's
I'm about to be disrespectful in the month. That means you knew. The ignorance is out the window now. You knew you was about to say some disrespectful shit. And he knows I got bars. On the set of percentage, I sent him some shit. And he gave the most honest response he possibly could. He heard it. And the next day on set, I said, you hear my shit? And he said, yeah. When I listened to it, I was surprised. That's honest nigga shit. I was surprised. And I knew exactly what the f he meant. I'm like, what you mean surprised, nigga? What you trying to say? No, I knew exactly what you meant. I was like, dude, that's what's up. And then I called Focus, and I said, give me a beat. We had a monster. And I sent it to him, and that was that.
So
We
speaking
didn't
of
do that.
rap beefs, when it comes to like a Drake and Kendrick, does the LA in you ride or the light skin in you ride? Like which one you ride for?
Hilarious! Best question of the night. That nigga said on the.
That means he ain't like that too
The
tough.
light-skinned nigga in you right. Oh,
You gotta pick.
I respect the fuck out of Drake because, you know, I have one. I only have one. I got one instance where I went, damn, I am a lyricist, bro. I fuck with Eminem when he was like, you got to write your own shit, and these ghostwriters and all this shit, right? So I thought Drake was done when they exposed this is not writing all of his shit. Now, I heard that he wrote these other songs and he's for Remember, and I'm like, that's very impressive and that makes sense. But the song in question, I don't remember what the song was. They said, here's the original version. It wasn't Drake. And I listened to the original version. I was like, all right, well, Drake did that shit way better than that. So I like, well, f- it then. If you stealing, but the original is better, that's one thing. You just light-skinned, so you win it. No, light-skinned, that nigga killed that shit. The nigga that was originally version, that shit would have never been a hit if you let that spit it. And that's why. There are people that do that for singers. They call them temp tracks. And they sing, and they give it to Aaliyah or whatever the fuck, and then she sings the hell out of it, and they go, ooh, sing that shit for whoever, you know, and then they don't get the same flack. So, the thing about this beef is no one will admit it now. Y'all don't have to agree with me, obviously, we in the same room. No one will admit it. But there's never been a rap beef where the nigga that lost was actually winning.
Yeah, nigga.
Until he lost. I know you niggas was all down the middle. They was like, they not like us. It's just it's a generational phenomenal. So it's just insane.
Yeah.
But before that hit, and he had one right before it, we was just like, oh, this nigga Drake killed Kendrick. This is insane. Yeah. And then the nigga didn't. Remember before he even responded, we were like, this is unstoppable. Yeah. And then then Kendrick came out and said, all right. And then he started, and we said, oh. And then this still had a response. So we said, damn, this Drake, what the him and his ghostwriters is kicking this ass. And then he shut it down.
Yeah.
And I think personally, my take on the beef, I probably shouldn't say this. I think he really struck a nerve. Like there's some that's like beef is beef, but you know what I'm saying? So I just think because he's got like a pop-out concert. Oh my God. And he just all of Los Angeles. Now, I am really curious. I don't know when this is gonna air, so I'm really curious at the Super Bowl. I'm really curious. Does he have a bigger man in him to go? Now listen to this. I just went to I'm a Saints fan. I follow the Saints because being born in LA, I wasn't a sports fan. Sports fan. I was a fucking entertainer. I'm talking about entertainment, 9, 10, 12. My father and mother, everybody's music. We ain't worried about sports. And my dad was all Yankees, all this because he's from New York, none of that shit. So I didn't become into sports until I had my own apartment, and then I had roommates. And what y'all watching? The Laker game. Oh, the Lakers. Oh, who are they? What? Lakers. Nigga, you watching the Lakers? Oh, shit, these motherfuckers are phenomenal. Then I went and got all the history on the Lakers, and I know about the first ever championships and the Minnesota, all that shit. Minneapolis, all that shit, right? But football, we didn't really have a team at that time. So I didn't become a football NFL fan until I was watching Reggie Bush when he was at USC, and he had Matt Leinart and all these motherfuckers. And then he went to the NFL, and he went to the Saints. And in 2006, I was like, yo, Saints gonna be the shit. And I've been Saints fan ever since. 2009, big party, blah, 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 blah. But I haven't been to a Saints game. First time was last weekend. And I went to my first Saints game. I said, the Caesar Dome, this is beautiful. And I had a great time. We lost, of course, because we're trash right now. And then I went and bought I bought a jacket. That motherfucker had an owl on the side for OVO. And that's when it hit me how deep this shit is. I said, damn, I get it. So I'm real curious to see how this Super Bowl is going to play out. How deep is he going to go on this? He can have the band go, and we'll get it. That's it. Stop. But if he go, oh, come on. Can you imagine if the whole wave of motherfuckers is going, hey, minor? He just going to jump in the grave and just kill himself. I ain't got no.
I don't.
Mental health is real.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they let it happen.
That's crazy, man.
I don't think they let it happen.
They're so. I mean, especially with the Lil Wayne thing. Yeah. That's tough, bro. That's tough. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait.
I can't
but
wait.
Yeah, I think. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm about lyrics, and I think I give Drake way more credit as a lyricist than other people will, just because I know he's also a writer and he's wrote other songs that, you know, being a writer is deep. Because there's a lot of people that have money and they got chains around, they got blah, 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 because they just wrote a bunch of songs that they can't take credit for because they're the writer and they just say, well, take this. You know, he's also one of them. And he's got a voice and a cadence that can have him in front. And I guess somehow light skin got back in style because I don't know when it happened. We was winning for a minute, nigga. And then when Diddy lost, I was like, oh, we back, nigga, we back. And then, you know, Kendrick killed this. And now we back to
Man,
a paper sack brown. God,
you a paper sack brown.
This dude is. Look at his eyes puffy after what, 2 hours?
I'm looking at. I got my nigga.
Knock it off. So we was in for so long.
How do you think Kendrick feels with that being his biggest song now? His biggest song being related to Drake. That's pretty much his like back up now.
Yeah,
like
I mean, it's wild too. But you know, well, he won because he won, but it's as big as it is because of who he killed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like 50 Cent murdered Ja Rule, but it wasn't because of how big Ja Rule was.
Right, he just murdered.
Yeah. He just murdered him. This murdered the that was on top forever. And we didn't really know he lost until he did that little thing over the balcony where he had the pigtails like this, and he was holding his hand, and he went, like that. Y'all saw that little video? Find out when I went, oh, he really lost. And I was like, maybe that's just him. But the very next day, after everybody got him, he cut all his hair off. I was like, he is in his brain. I'm like, come on, bro. At some point, you gotta, you know. But he got other genres he could do. He'd be the singing Drake and not the rap battle Drake. You'd be all right.
No.
And then he beats Meek Mills, and then they emasculate Meek Mills, and you're like, what kind of victory was that?
No, wait. Ja Rule was pretty big when Wankster came out.
He was, but he wasn't Drake big.
Oh yeah, no. It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
Drake crossed over.
You know, he was like, y'all let this come in here and talk about me singing, and then y'all let this start singing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Got him.
Right.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Damn. So
hey, but if rap beef is involved, at least they didn't die.
Yeah, let me ask you, man, that's a horrible segue.
Speaking of death,
well, you were in New Orleans a week ago for the Saints game.
Speaking of death,
when you see, we're going there.
Yeah, hell.
When you see what they consider a terrorist attack, New Orleans.
I don't know how you not consider it a terrorist attack. Yeah. Can't nobody be in their right mind do no shit like that. Go ahead.
Well, the guy who did it. There's a YouTube video going around. Yeah, he's like going around like, "Hey, I'm a real estate agent, and guys, I could,
I don't believe it.
I'm like, what? ISIS? What?
I don't believe it. I don't know.
Yeah. So my question is because you see a Tesla truck blowing up in front of the Trump Towers in Vegas.
Yeah.
What do you say when you see like these events occurring? Yeah. This is first of the year. We're only a few hours into the new year, and this is kind of what is running the headlines. Do you look at it like hey baby, you see what's going on here? We need to pack our bags and leave. Or what? How do you look at it?
No, but where the you go? Yeah, it's funny
South
too, when you said that. I take that part almost happened, and I text. When wife we do the same. We send each other memes. Yeah. I was like, I ain't ever going out for New Year's. Like this shit is crazy. Yeah. But the even in Hawaii, those fireworks burst. They was in their home, and that shit just happened to be an accident and killed however many people.
Yeah. But those ruled the headlines. As they kind of should have.
It's tough, man. You can't live in fear. You gotta, you can only go to the one source that's true throughout all of this, and you gotta stay prayed up, bro. I mean, I'm serious. You can be fearful of everything, if you really think about it. You know what I mean? My kids say, why can't I go on the internet? Why can't I have on this? There's too much on there. That's just sensory overload. I think there's a time in which that you should be able to read the Bible. I used to have nightmares because my mom made me read the Bible at a young age, and I got all the way to Revelations and had nightmares. Couldn't go to sleep. Wow. I'd close my eyes and I saw just the worst shit ever, and would run into her bed and she'd be like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I can't even articulate it. Yeah, I know. I want to say, God did it, you know.
Yeah, the beast is
shut your head up. Right.
So,
right. So it's just, it's if you have the right frame of mind or the right mindset or the wrong mindset, you have to stay prayed up. You got to stay in a space to where you take everything the same way. You can't get overloaded or what they call it, overwhelmed, sensory overload and all that. Oh, I was so stimulated. Knock it off.
Come on.
Learn the balance. You know what I mean? Like, I love my woman, but I'm so overwhelmed. Take a break earlier. Go hit the, you know what I'm saying?
A few minutes.
You know what I'm saying? You wait all the way till I'm this way. Now I gotta hit the bong. I gotta go outside. I gotta this and that. Well, bitch, you took too long. Go earlier and take that break before you get there. Because I know I get there and I do. You see me look down at the ground before I even ask questions. When I get to that point in real life, I take a break.
There you go.
Learn when to take that break. Learn when to quiet yourself and listen. He'll talk to you if you listen. A lot of us just don't listen.
Lastly, Omar, I gotta ask you, during this presidential race.
I ain't never felt. No, go ahead.
I gotta get your take because you know,
it's tough, bro.
Kamala. I don't want to say she was thrown on us, but it was a shift in the way it happened when Biden is running in July, and all of a sudden now she has 100 days to win the presidency.
Yeah.
Did you see any hope in like even leading up to like the week before? Like, wow,
did I see any hope
for Kamala to become the first black woman president?
I knew that wasn't gonna happen. I think it was. I shouldn't say that too, because
but if in your head, if your thoughts on how you know how this works. If you didn't see it, you didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, you go. You know, it was like the first time he ran, and I was like, ain't no way he gonna win. Ain't no way. Please. Oh, we about to have our first lady president.
Facts.
And then you kind of let that settle in. They may hate, but they sure ain't gonna let no woman be president. That's what they sure ain't gonna finna do. Now you gonna tell me a black woman president? And she just said, oh yeah, I'm black. Wait.
He right.
And we still didn't care. We said, whatever. Whatever gets us past this nigga.
Melanated skin.
Whatever gets past this nigga. And then the realistic
vice president. There you go.
Say, wait a minute. Biden's the president now.
Yeah.
You're the vice president.
Yeah.
This cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You're running now.
Yeah.
Up now.
Yeah.
What's going to change when you become the president as opposed to just the president? And those are just the realists.
Yeah.
Me, I just voted for Kennedy.
Right.
I was like, oh, there's somebody else? I voted for Kanye. I was like, whatever. Not anybody but this.
Right.
But that's when I was just like, I was surprised at the numbers.
They say a lot of black men didn't get sex for not voting for.
Didn't get what?
Didn't get favors. Now I heard women held out.
You know what? Damn.
Yeah, women were holding out.
I believe that's true. Mine has been acting weird since. And it didn't have... Why is it just the black men? I voted too. I was funny too. She was like, did you vote? And my exact words, I said, she ain't gonna win. No. She said, well, you still have to vote because there's other stuff you vote for. I said, all right. And I went through the whole thing and this and that and didn't know none of nothing, but I voted for everybody that was either ethnic or... And then I said, and I swear it was weird. It was really weird. Again, by myself. And I started to go for Trump, and I went, I just can't do it. And I did Robert F. Kennedy III. I was like, I can't do it. I just can't. I can't. And we'll see. I mean, we look at like the economy.
4 years.
He was making a lot of money when he was in, but he just up so much that's scary. It's like we're safer with this as a president from everyone not in America.
Damn.
But we're in trouble with these others thinking they can do here. And luckily we're in a day and age where it hasn't been, I don't know if they've been sweeping it under the rug or what. And y'all have to tell me a little bit more because y'all out here in the South, and has it been a little crazy? It got a little bit, like I saw trucks in Cali, but it hasn't been what I thought it was going to be.
It's been all
Texas
right. It's been all right.
It's interesting. Because I was like, Civil War is gonna be crazy, but everybody, we know ain't none of these niggas gonna try nothing when he on the button. If she would have won, nigga, we'd be in World War III guarantee right now.
I just felt like
Him, he would have went crazy. I was more scared of what he was going. Imagine the call if he can make you storm the Capitol and not go to jail at all. If he lost this, it would be Beirut in this, man. It would be a problem. I was more scared of that. I still couldn't vote for him.
Right.
I just feel like
and it still didn't matter.
She wasn't talking about nothing that nobody cared about at the current situation that the world is in. She just wasn't talking about no money. Like everybody's hard up. Like
she would have had a better chance if she
at
wasn't
least
already
some of
the
it.
vice president.
Yeah, at least some of it. That's the same thing.
What you saying you doing? You could have did that now, and she didn't. So it's like, how are we gonna believe you now? Knock it off.
You got a question in the back?
You have a question in the back? Are you standing up? Oh, you got to stretch your legs? No, I'm just making sure you wasn't leaving.
So
no, sit back down. Sit down.
As far as what's about to happen next for you, what do you have coming up? Shows?
Yeah, man.
And thank you for speaking on the movement earlier, but what do you have coming up? What's coming up for Omar Gooding?
Yeah, man. So God is good, man. There's so many things moving and grooving right now. So we got the comedy tour, which is going all around when it's great because I love to give back and I love to see my people that I've grown up, so to speak, because with stand-up comedy, it's a certain demographic. It's like 30 and up. The guys going to the club, they're going to the club. But 30 and up is the people that I grew up with and that grew up with me, and they get to see me in a very natural element of doing stand-up, and I'm talking about current stuff, and I get to interact with people, so I love that. So shout out to Charlie Mack and Charles Allen for helping me start the We Out Here comedy tour. Where that's going. I'm developing a new series.
He said no.
Can't really talk about it, but just know it's coming because people say, we ain't gonna get back on TV.
Is it with Disney?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe. I'm developing it.
Okay.
So initially, we're gonna shop it. We're gonna shop it. But it's the concept, everything about it, everybody on board. Shout out to Esmel Motorberry, my writing partner, which is great. We're gonna get that done. I have a movie called News Cycle that's coming out. Look out for that. I have an album dropping. I think I'm gonna call it I'm Him, because it's one of the title tracks that's just an absolute monster. And I'm gonna make sure I send it to you this time so that y'all can get in there. And shout out to DJ M80, who's one of the major producers on this, and Keys the Mogul Ellis, who's also an unsung hero in my rap career, who's a monster, and of course Focus from Aftermath. But I got music coming, I got movies coming, I got hip hop coming. I'm doing a play too. I said I wouldn't do any more plays because the first play I did was for Snoop Dogg. And we took it around the country and then it ended. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But it should have kept going. It was a really good play. But this brother that I'm working with now, I believe in him. The script is great. And then we're gonna do that out in March. So we'll talk about that later as well. So we're at later. But follow me at Omar Gooding, man. You'll see I keep everything posted, man. I got all my show dates and all that on there. And everybody's good, man. And my brother is excellent. He's got some things coming out.
Does he have, you said he's working on something.
Yeah, so most of us are watching TV, watching movies at home now. So when you go to Amazon.Prime. He's got his movies like number 10 right now in there. Something about angels and things. He's got that one. He's got another faith-based film that's doing. And whenever you're faced with going to jail, you find God. And right now, I'm kidding. What's that be the soundbite? What's that be the? I believe. No. That's up. I'm sorry. You know I was playing. Okay. But no. But he's got some faith-based stuff, but he's also got some other stuff going. But again, I let him talk about it. I know, we didn't talk about my brother as much as I thought I was going to talk about him, but I love him to death, man.
I was going to go again.
I know it's I think I made my point in the sense of what you're going to get from me is my opinion and my educated guess. But if I'm not there, I can't really test to it. So
if he's called as a witness.
Say it again?
If he's called as a witness.
If he is?
Yeah, in Diddy's case, that comes up in May.
Is it May?
Yes, in May. May 25th, I think it starts.
What is he going to say?
I say, would you be like, we're going to call Cuba Gooding Jr.? Like, would you, like, if you're watching this, let's say if it's televised, will you tune in or will you be like, I don't want to know?
Oh, yeah, I want to tune in. What do you mean when I tune in? I can't wait to see this. Nigga, I got to know. I'll be like, oh, hell no. No.
This ain't a booth. This real. Oh.
No, but again, even with the Diddy, I hung out with Diddy. My Diddy story is different. We were in London. We relaunched Smart Guy. Smart Guy was on the WB network, and then it was picked up by the Disney Channel. When it was picked up on the Disney Channel, that's when everybody saw it. A lot of people weren't watching WB but us. That's the We Black Network, nigga. That shit was, it did what it did and it was
the
done.
WB.
Yeah,
I
remember that
remember
racist
that.
frog?
The
Welcome back, nigga. To the WB. Yeah. So when that and then it went to Disney. And then Disney launched it as a whole big thing. And they sent us to London. Me and my cousin, shout out to cousin, always out in London. And we partying, blah, 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 blah. I guess we ran it. I gotta say I guess, because this is what I can tell you. We hung out with Diddy and his people. That's all I know. I woke up the next day, nothing was wrong with me, nothing was sore, nothing. I went downstairs, the hotel that we was in, and we go to the bar, and this big walks up. And me and cousin look at this like, why are you standing so close? He's like, y'all all right? I said, yeah, what's up? He said, y'all good today, huh? We fine. You good, nigga? And he said, y'all don't remember me. He's like, should we? He said, yeah, I'm Diddy's security. Oh, Puffy. And then it kind of clicked like, oh yeah, oh, Puffy was here, that's right. And he knew what was up. He didn't realize, oh, you got way too drunk last night. Y'all was reckless as fuck. Y'all was doing a lot. And he was like, he wanted to hope that we were like, yeah, nigga, you still. But we was like, we don't remember, nigga. We was loaded. And then he goes, all right. For real. And he gave us a pass. He's like, well, Diddy over there, if y'all want to just say what's up. We're like, yeah, Diddy, what's up? And we popped bottles and whatever, and we had fun. And at the end of whatever it was,
What time did it end?
right, for us, around 11 p.m.
A good 11
We going
p.m.,
upstairs. See you later. We got our own rooms, nigga. We gonna go to our shit. You go to yours. And that was the thing, I'm seriously like, I talked to a lot of black actresses growing up and through the industry, and they'll express their frustration, and I say black actresses because the white ones don't ask my opinion. But the ones that I'm around, they just be like, what the f? And I'm like, look, girl, you got to play along sometimes. Like Angel and a couple of other women, they were just like, hey, you want to? No, I'm good. It's like, well, that's going to hold you back.
Right.
Say yes. Say I'll go. And then when you get there to the lobby, hang out. When they say we're going upstairs, then go home. You ain't got to go all. Sometimes a brother just want to feel that you just went to, hey, y'all know how to lead us on. Y'all know how to make us feel all good and without going the whole mile. Too bad. It's the same way with Hollywood. When a lot of these casting couches, as they say, or the cast room, they want to know that you're somebody that they want to get along with and hang out and have fun. That'll come spend the night at their house. I'm sorry, I ain't going to your house. But do that. Get right there. Just know when it's time to go home. I have no sympathy for the one that went upstairs. I don't. Then I had to go upstairs with him. Did you? Did you? You couldn't get a phone call? You couldn't get that text? Oh, baby, next time. Next time. Love, next time. Ooh, next time.
Love,
and
next
then
time.
find somebody for right now.
Next time, five.
Next time.
Five times in.
Right. I could have had that. Yeah. Next time, like a nigga, I'm gonna get her one day. Here she go. Hey, boo. See, I told you that's all we need. But they think they got to go the extra mile, just like that brother that think he got to put on that dress or that lipstick or do that. It's my one chance.
Yeah.
There'll be plenty of other nights. There'll be plenty of other hotel rooms upstairs. Just for now, I'll take home. Unless you're ready to be that person.
Man, being famous young, we're watching Travis Hunter, right?
Oh,
yeah.
My God.
I just want to get your take on like what they're doing in a relationship or, advice you would give like a young entertainer or athlete.
It's the same advice.
Well,
and it's kind of like, it's kind of mean to say, but it's kind of like what Bow Wow's trying to say is there's plenty of fish. There's plenty of opportunities, bruh. Right. You know what I mean? There'll be, but you can't say that. When you're young, we all remember the first relationship. We thought that might be this is it. We were taught different. I gotta marry her. We think this is her right now. This is her, But it's like, trust me, there'll be other hers. I don't want to hear that shit. This is my whole life. You over here, you live 12 lives trying to tell me how my one life's supposed to be right now. This is my woman. Out of here. Sometimes you just gotta let them find out their own way.
That's what I was saying.
And I wouldn't pressure him. Let him find out. As long as she ain't got a gun, he'll find out that he'll be all right. Yeah. There's too many cameras looking. I think it's better to I don't think we should warn him or try to tell him anything. Let him be. When he find out, then he'll know and he'll be stronger for it. See, I used to have a lot of people trying to tell me, this is what you should do. bro, you want to just be this guy right now? Do this, do this, do this. And I go, nah, I want to try it my way. So I tried it my way, and now I know, okay, if it worked or if it didn't work, trying it my way. But if I just listen to you and I'm successful, then I never know if that was the right way or not, because I didn't at least give it a shot the way that I thought I should try it. And that's the conundrum, whatever. That's the problem with youth, with a young person going, I got left and I got right. If I go right, everyone's telling me not to do it, but I think I can do it. Mm. So if I go left anyway and it happens like this, I'm always going to be thinking, I know I should have went left.
Then you got a saying they made you.
Yeah, but they made me, see? I told you how to be like, I should have went this way and I don't have to worry about these. You're right.
Negligence, real quick. The movie you have, we interviewed Tristan Fazekis.
Oh, good.
Chaotic in it from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Clifton, everybody love Pinky.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I do want to know, how was that shooting that experience with those guys?
No, it was great. It was during the pandemic. It was during a time where we weren't supposed to be working at all. Not the pandemic, I'm sorry, during the strike.
Oh, he said it.
Even worse.
He said it.
He said what he said.
Right.
No, it's right, man. That strike, man. It did good for us in a lot of ways. My sister was out there on them lines and I was mad at her too. I was like, get off this. Why they think it was me with a wig? Get off the line. And but then I saw some of the residuals that came from after that, and I was like, "Thank you, sis. Thank you." No, keep that. Keep the change. Keep the change. But you did that.
Yeah.
And there were other actors in there, and they might be mad at this. Sorry, nigga. The truth is out, nigga. What they gonna do? Because Hollywood doesn't care, and they don't look at the actor. They don't look at that. They look at the production. They look at the overall. Correct. You know what I mean? They don't care what this experience does to you. We want you to play the Joker. We don't care how deep it gets in your spirit. And then you wind up, we want you to play this role or that role. We don't care if it's demonic or Jeffrey Dahmer. You see that actor? And I saw him talking about a white guy who just I hope y'all liked it because this took a lot out of me. OJ took a lot out of my brother. He lost his wife right after that.
Oh, man.
They got divorced after that.
Damn, because
they
of the movie?
asked him, well, what was in his spirit, whatever it was, all that, boom, 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 boom. Son, enough is enough. He was going through it, bro. You think I don't pick and choose roles, nigga? Yeah. I'm built different. My kids be like, why can't we watch that movie? Because it's demonic. I like scary. No, you ain't spinning your around and floating in my house, nigga. No. I'm not bringing that home. I'm not bringing that spirit home. You know what I mean? And even Baby Boy, it was tough. But it was one of those right or left. I talk about making a right or making a left. If I wasn't an actor,
need to
if I just stayed with
check out some of these movies.
This and that, getting caught with guns and blah, blah, blah.
He's talking about again. Now that he's talking about Baby Boy, I need to watch that movie again because I do remember him being in it. But I just watched the movie for enjoyment. Now it's time to study it, so to speak.
Went to jail and became that same very nigga. Oh, you acting? I was tapping into the I could have been if that's just how God had laid the cards out. You know what I mean? So acting in it, it was what it was. But yeah, I got into some street fights, some real street fights after that, which I shouldn't have been in because I should have around me. They say head up fade. It's different. When you got, we got to protect him, but you just did a movie. God. Head up, no, let me get this fade.
Come on.
And I took the fade, nigga. I did all right. I did all right.
Shout out your sister because, it could have been Baby Boy 2 with an AI Sweet Pea. And
exactly.
You would have had to just been like, where the money?
They did I was in Thailand when they shot, when they did the overdubs for Baby Boy. So when you see the overdubs but most people saw it in BET anyway.
Yeah.
When you watch it on BET and when he says something, and he's supposed to say, but it's like a Mexican talking. Yeah, that wasn't my voice.
Damn.
But shout out.
Well, with that being said, for those that want to follow you,
man, follow me on IG.
What all platforms you on?
IG at Omar Gooding, very easy to find. TikTok at Omar Miles Gooding, because Miles is my middle name. This is an OMG. Yes, it is what it is. Facebook,
I'm good.
Omar Gooding, man. Follow your boy. Funks with me, man. Y'all know what it is.
There you go. You got any lawsuits pending? You're okay?
I'm good. And not now. Now this is sooner than 10 years later, they be like, and he touched me inappropriately in the bar.
Oh, my
really?
God. Well, there you go.
2 elbows touched. That's not illegal.
So for those that's watching at home, chin up, nigga.
Chuck that shit up, little
Chuck
man.
that shit up, man. We got
So
him on the
part
building.
3.
We got him back. Welcome back to the Blue Couch. Another illustrious interview. You gotta say it, Omar Gooding. You are a real life street star. Let go.
Hey. Hey. Hey, man. Like they ending too, man. That joint is tight. Man. Dude, you have to look at what he's talking about because it's funny, man, because all this stuff, this was, what, a 2 hour? Yeah, 2 hour and 13-minute interview. And I learned so much about the industry, the entertainment industry, the business side of it, man. People don't realize that you listen and study and God is going to give you the answer to help project your business, your goals and your dreams. People think that, like, okay, I'm in the music business. So you put out a song and everybody's going to run to it because it's a great song. You put out a song and you do the best song you can. It don't have to be great, but you put your reason behind it, your why. And then you stand behind your why and you market it to the people who feel the same that you feel about that why. And those are the people who will support you. Y'all ain't get that, did y'all? Never mind. Look, I'm going to get on up out of here. I got to talk to my live stream. Y'all ain't get that because all you focus on is doing the great music, get the best mix and the best mastering, and then you hope for, what, put it on Spotify and everybody's going to run toward it? You still don't get it, do you? Look here. I'm going to get on up out of here. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.